Arsenal beat Porto 4-2 on penalties last night. Just had to make it into the Champions League quarterfinals. Oh dear.
Oh,
For the first time in 14 years.
Goldstein is only a fist bumper because Ronnie O'Sullivan does it. Jack.
Who's put that in?
Jack.
Ronnie did introduce the fist pump. Before COVID, by the way. Before COVID. And everyone was going, oh, you fist pump before, you idiot. All of a sudden, COVID bomb. It's like, oh, he's a clever boy. So he knew what he's doing. Is that wrong with the fist pump, Benny? Anyway, back to last night's lucky win. The tie did 1-1 in aggregate after Leonardo Trossard's first half strike saw the Gunners beat Porto 1-0 in the return leg at the Emirates. The Arsenal boss, Lego head, Mikel Arteta, spoke after the game and praised his side's determination to get the job done.
A really tough opponent, really well organized, very difficult to generate constant momentum in the game and the way they play, and that's credit to them. We scored a beautiful goal. We had to do it at the end through the penalties. We prepared well, credit to the coaches as well, the way they've done it, and obviously for David, that had some difficult moments to start, but he stood up with incredible personality and ambition, and at the end he got rewarded in his moment.
Leandro Trossard, apparently. What did I say? Leonardo, sorry.
Yeah.
Leandro Trossard. You were on the game last night.
Yep.
Okay. I'll tell you what's mad is I watched it on the box. The rest of the boys here watched it on the box. You were there.
Yeah.
And when we came in and we chatted about it, I went, oh, what a great game of football. And you went, really? Why did you see it differently to us, do you think?
I just thought it was very bitty. Porto did nearly did exactly what they wanted to do, which was kind of stifle Arsenal's kind of play. They had one or two opportunities, but that was more Arsenal being sloppy in possession. I remember Saliba, where he could have brought one down, he just heads it into no man's land. They have a shot a goal. But there was no real desire, I thought, for them to go and win the game. They were winning 1-0 from the first leg, and it was almost like they just went, right, let's make it really hard. We'll time waste a little bit. We'll take our time on certain events, really try and frustrate Arsenal. So it wasn't really like an end-to-end where you go, what's a game of football? I
saw it as though it was that game.
No, because it wasn't end-to-end stuff.
It was stop-start a bit.
You see that? And also as
well.
But
I thought the referee was excellent. He allowed so much to go. I thought that was brilliant refereeing.
Some of them, I thought he had a good game, but some of the refereeing decisions, like I remember Havertz, and listen, he flew with one elbow, did nothing.
Yeah.
Pepe did the same thing, booked.
By the way, Pepe, how old is he, 41?
41.
I mean, how long can he keep going for?
Exactly, but looks after himself, but he's their real leader. But I did think it was an end-to-end game, but for Arsenal, it was a good result. I know it went right to the wire.
When you went to penalties, I know it's a coin toss. Did you fancy it, or was it literally like it's in the lap of the gods?
I did fancy it, and it was so loud in there that I thought, you know what? All the flags waving behind the goals. I did fancy Arsenal. They looked calm, they looked composed, but I swear it was good to be there.
They showed you on the box actually when it was extra time.
They showed me on the box.
They didn't show you on the box. They showed on the box that all the Porto fans go nuts and all the Arsenal fans literally just sat there biting their nails, quite quiet.
Yeah.
Is that true? Is that how it was in extra time? Was it quite quiet there from Arsenal fans?
No, I wouldn't say it was quiet, but it was a little bit like extra time for whatever reason is a little bit tense. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit tense where you go, ooh, what's going to happen next? And it almost felt like both teams didn't want to overcommit. Although I thought Arsenal tried to go and win it, it felt to me that Porto thought, right, let's take this all the way to penalties. But other than the goal that Arsenal scored, there was no other real clear cut. I know Gabriel Jesus had one.
Yeah, he looked great when he came over.
Yeah, a couple of pop shots. But other than that, there was no real clear cut chances created.
And let me ask you some questions then about your team. Firstly, is this the best Emirates team we've ever seen? Not Highbury, best Emirates team we've ever seen?
Yeah, it's up there. You have to say it's up there. But
why is it not the best?
I mean, Arsenal have had some good teams over the years at the Emirates. I mean, I can go back to the team that had like Wilshere.
But you haven't won a league title at the Emirates.
No,
is
we
that
haven't.
Right?
No, we haven't. But even when Leicester won the league, Arsenal's team that year was good with Santi Cazorla and people like that. That was a good team. But for what Arteta's doing these last 2 years, challenging against City and Liverpool, and finally getting to the quarterfinals of a Champions League, it's in the discussion for sure.
Okay.
If he wins these two trophies, I know it's a big ask, but if he wins,
don't be so silly.
Have they got a chance?
No.
How have they got no chance? So they can't do both?
No, I didn't say you can't. I said you got no chance.
No,
okay, you got 1%. I'll give you 1% because you're in both.
If he was to win both of these competitions, the Champions League and the league in the same season,
come on.
then there's an argument that in Premier League terms it could be the best team ever. For Arsenal's best team ever.
Sorry, what would be the argument? If you win the Champions League and the Premier League, of course it is.
You say that, but you go back to...
unbeatables.
You go back to that team. Come on. That team's incredible.
No. If you win the Premier League and the Champions League,
better team could be now, but individual players would be back then, and that's not even.
Who's a better team?
Yeah, but if they win the double, then you go bloody Champions League.
Double,
Premier League.
not the double.
Okay, no, the double.
No,
it would be the double.
The double is Premier League and FA Cup.
No, the double shit, you fool.
No. Everyone knows that.
No, look at him. Everyone's laughing
hold
at you.
on.
Everyone's like, what's more impressive?
No, that's a totally different. I'm not saying.
No, the double
The
is.
Champions League and Premier League.
That's the thing of the past.
If you walked up to people in the street and went, all right, you're a football fan, yeah, what's a double?
They'll go Champions League now, Premier
Of
League.
course they wouldn't.
They would now.
No, they wouldn't.
The FA Cup's now.
No, Benny, you know that's not true.
That is the double.
No, absolute nonsense.
That's the biggest double you can.
I know it is, but if you said to someone in the street, are you a football fan? Yeah, what's a double? He'll say FA Cup, Premier League.
Nah, Champions League and. Champions League.
No, they would never say no.
So if I saw that you're poo-pooing that,
No, I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm not poo-pooing it. What do you think you got more chance of winning?
Champions League.
Do you? Why?
Just because it could be luck of the draw.
All right, and it's a knockout. I think, right?
Liverpool. You've got two teams, Liverpool City.
You did say you were going to smash Porto to bits, and you didn't.
Yeah, we did on pens. Smashed their head off.
I hope your commentary was like that.
On
Smashed
pens.
their head off.
Smashed their heads
So there we
off.
go. We're going to hear from Arsenal fans. 03717223344 is a double on. What have you got more chance of winning? Also, just a yes or no. If you finish the season without a trophy, is that failure?
No, why'd you love that one? You honestly, it's either failure or brilliant.
Is it failure?
No.
Success. Well done. Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate
Well done,
it.
Arteta.
Thank
Lego
you.
head.
Thank you.
By the way, someone needs to look at Arteta and keep him in that little technical area. He needs to be sent off, booked.
Well, Conte
Oh, fine, but I don't see him every week in the Premier League. I see Arteta every week. The FA and the Premier League need to look at that. They do. He's constantly out of his technical area.
Honestly, you're a snitch.
Oh my!
Snitching up the place like that. Leave Arteta where he's at.
Do you know what? If the FA had any balls on the Premier League, they would do something
Why?
about that. He's constantly out.
He's not.
He's breaking the law. He's a lawbreaker. Disgusting.